Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm not going to be long because this is a long replay. So, all I'm asking is that if you're new to the platform, subscribe, like, share. Alright, share the live stream. The information that is being put out is very, very important to everyone here in Jamaica, especially because that's where I'm from, that's where I live. However, there are still pointers here in comparison to other countries that, we have common problems as people in regards to our leaders, or those who are supposed to be our leaders. That's supposed to lead us into poverty and prosperity. Well, they're leading us into poverty, but they should be leading us into prosperity. All right. You see the title of my video. All right. Throwback Saturdays, right? William Ruto and Andrew Holness works for the same corporate masters. This is my opinion. This is my belief. And after hearing this video that I'm about to play right now, I think you will share in my belief. All right. This video was a video that was done comparing William Ruto and Andrew Holness. All right. So I want you guys to sit back, listen, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me.
What's going on with my internet? Oh, it's slowing up like a mug, man. My internet's slowing up like a mug, boy.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's whatever,
Yep.
but it needs to be real. And it needs
Yep.
before we all die, and then you say, oh, I made a
That makes sense. Man, shout out to Tupac. I thought that was a perfect audio to start this off that I'm about to talk about right now. Ladies and gentlemen, good night. I was hoping I would be saying good morning when I started this live stream. I really wanted to do this morning. Came across a few videos and now I'm making one whole big video just to put my point across. You see the two faces on my screen. Dictators with a question mark. What is the difference between William Ruto and Andrew Holness? That's a legitimate question. And I'm going to make my point as to why that's a legitimate question. In Kenya, if I understand it correctly, it's supposed to be a democracy, but the constitution and the way it's set up seems to not serve the people of Kenya. And we see in Jamaica where there's been changes and reform in the constitution, which there hasn't been much consultation from the people of Jamaica as to what we want. So I guess the government is just doing what they want to do, allegedly, right? Without our voice being spoken into it. Like, yo, we don't like this, we don't like that, we don't want the Privy Council, we need to get back the political ombudsman. Like, where is the system? How you doing, T-Rel? Velma, salute to you both for coming in. Hopefully y'all hit the like button and you guys commented. So 6 watching, 2 commenting. Salute to y'all too, right? And salute to the bushwatchers too, because I got positive bushwatchers out there. But truly, what is the difference between these two gentlemen? Ruto has been accused of illicit enrichment. Ruto has been accused of selling out his people. This is what, do you see the picture on the screen? This is Kenya. That's a picture from Kenya. The people are in the streets like sand. All right. And the argument is that from Ruto, Mr. William Ruto, the Honorable William Ruto, the argument from his administration is that somebody is funding all of these people to come out and protest against him. Like it's an illegal group that's together. That is laughable because of the amount of people that is coming out. Who has the money to fund that? In my opinion, what you're seeing is a natural response from people that are going through what they're going through. And it's funny how Ruto decided to use that narrative on his people. When the vloggers speak out against Andrew Holness, he wants to put a law in place to shut us up. He wants to demonize us and say that we are this and we are that, and we're working for the PMP. Right? And this is all about politics. So he can cater to
his die-hearted fan base as if I like either one of them, as if I trust the PNP or the JLP. I already made it very, very clear. I'm saying give the UIC a chance. Y'all heard about that third party? The UIC, anybody? Or is it just me?
Good
Shout
morning,
out to
y'all. Good morning.
Right?
Welcome,
Shout out to
welcome,
Chris.
welcome.
Shout out
Hit
to
the
Talking
like
TV.
button. Hit the like
Has
button.
anybody
Let's
else
go.
heard about the third political party here in Jamaica? Isn't it supposed to be a democracy? What does democracy mean? Does it mean that there's only two parties that we're supposed to know about or supposed to give a hell about? What is a democracy? Does democracy mean that the mainstream media does not cover the UIC enough or at all? Is that a democracy? Who is running these mainstream media platforms to the point where I feel like, this is just my opinion. How you doing, Phoenix Rising, Andre Hamilton, right? It will never happen. What will never happen? How you feel about these mainstream media outlets not covering the third party enough? Mr. Patterson of the UIC, the president, he got locked up in the pandemic because he was speaking out for the people. He was speaking out against, he was in the street. I don't know if Mark Golden was in the street, and this is not a shot at Mark Golden. I don't know if Mark Golden was in the street like Mr. Patterson with the people, saying that these are against our civil rights, what you're doing, locking us down like this, forcing people to wear masks, which we now have found out from Fauci, they made that whole shit up, right? This is what they've told us. So when you look back at all the things that have gone and the way how I've told people, in the pandemic, the leaders that are not with the people have all exposed themselves. If you were a part of the opposition and you were quiet and you weren't saying anything, you're just as complicit. You're just as complicit with the crime. That was you know what I'm saying, the crime that was committed against the people in the pandemic with those rules, those draconian rules that they implemented, right? You're just as complicit. You are no different than the party that was in power, because the purpose of the opposition is to actually defend the people and to make sure there's checks and balances. You're supposed to keep the party in check that's in power, not just go along to get along with everything that they say. You understand what I'm saying? So I ask the question again, what is the difference between these two leaderships? One of them, in my opinion, is further ahead in his plan or in his purpose of becoming what he wants to become. And the other is in the process of heading in that same direction. And I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, I do not want to see Jamaica turn into this, because these people in Kenya allegedly, collectively, have been peacefully protesting. And what is happening is they have sent the police forces. He said I grew overnight. I just put the camera up closer. You crazy, man.
Be real. Salute to you, broski.
These people have gone out protesting. Ruto must go. Ruto must go. And what he's done is demonize them, saying that, oh yeah, I agree with that. On Andre Hamilton.
And we live, baby. We live.
Listen, you're not supposed to allow them to shut you up.
Hey, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. Hit that like button. You heard? Hit that like button. Share the live with 5 to 10 people. All right, this throwback is necessary. Check this out.
You're not supposed to do that. You understand what I'm saying? You're not supposed to do that. But what I'm saying is, these people are protesting peacefully, right? And then now they're saying it's an organization. It's just a small group. It's minuscule. It's the same thing that the Prime Minister of Jamaica did. These few vloggers on here, they're being paid by the opposition allegedly, and insinuated all of these things. And the people that are die-hearted have been running with it. When I say something that's fact about Andrew Holness, they say I'm a Labourite. They say I'm a PMP. When I say something factual about the Mark Golden, they say I'm a Labourite. When I say something factual about Kamala Harris, they say I'm hating on Kamala Harris and I love Trump. When I say something factual about Trump, they say I hate Trump and I love the Democrat. You see the games that they play, but nobody is talking about the UIC, the third party of Jamaica, and nobody's talking about the independent candidate, right? Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Nobody is talking about him. The media is not covering none of that. People, wake the hell
Sharon,
up.
big up Sharon.
You're in the matrix. All right? They have programmed you to think only in duality. Left, right, and nothing in between. But there's so much in between. Start looking at the independent candidates in your area and start taking them seriously. All right? And I think that's the best way to start this off. Remember to like, share, and subscribe if you've not yet done so. Yo, give me a sec. What was this shit? I don't know what's going on there. Remember to like, share, and subscribe if you have not.
Since 2000.
Yeah, remember to like, share, and subscribe if you're not yet done so. What I want to do is I want to play this video from the UIC. Every single video link, every single video link I have in the description, so you guys can go ahead and sub up to these different content creators, all right, and check out their content. All right, so fair use. Let me just take this picture off the screen for 1 second because I want you guys to see this. This is allegedly a Kenyan official. I'm talking about in politics, in the parliament. I want you guys to listen to what this man is saying. And do you think you'll ever see this from our Jamaican so-called leaders? Do you think you'll ever see the illicit 8 come up and be honest? Do you think they will come up and be honest and say, you know what? I did steal from the people. You know what? I am sorry. You know what? I shouldn't have done that. Here's everything back. Do you ever think you'll see that from the people here in Jamaica in the JLP? Do you ever think you'll see those illicit 8? You telling me 8 of them is under investigation and none of them is guilty? You think any one of them is going to come and admit that they're guilty of any crime? Listen to this man, ladies and gentlemen. Let me play my music in the background. Listen to this man.
Of Kenya of 2010. Good evening, the people of Kenya. The Constitution of Kenya of 2010, Article 1, Sub-Article 1, says all sovereign power belongs to the people and shall only be exercised in accordance with the Constitution. Today, I tender my resignation as a Cabinet Secretary in the government of Kenya. I want to offer my heartfelt apology to the people of Kenya for the greed, high-handedness, selfishness, arrogance, nepotism, tribalism, and all the bad things that we have done to you in the last 2 years. When we came to power, we called ourselves shareholders and decided that most Kenyans are not part of the government, are not longer part of the state, and do not have any human rights. We went ahead and received bribes from all over the world, and especially from Dubai. We bought very expensive watches, some as expensive as 1 million Kenya shillings equivalent in dollars. We bought belts worth 50,000 shillings, and we made sure that citizens know how expensive we have become. In a country where poor families cannot pay their children's school fees, we were wallowing in luxury. I want to sincerely apologize, and I want to say today that I am ready to give out all the bribes that I've received for the last 2 years. All the properties that I have now, which can be traced back to the bribes that I received, will be surrendered to the state tomorrow, early in the morning. Should I get a chance to serve the people of Kenya again, I will stop the greed, I will stop the arrogance, but most importantly, I will be accountable to the people of Kenya. To the Police High Command, the Inspector General, who also tendered his resignation, I want to urge him to take Kenyans to all the graves where the bodies are hidden. It is time for accountability.
Wow.
Interesting.
That's crazy, right? Can you imagine? Right? Because there's a delay right here on this part of it. I think I was muted the whole time and didn't realize it. So what I'm showing you guys, this is Kenya. This is the Kenyan street. This is protest that happened months ago, right? I did this. Look at that. Jamaica, we gotta wake up. We gotta stand up, or else we're gonna go into the same type of dictatorship, a legal dictatorship. They will use the Constitution. They will use the laws, in my opinion, to strip us of our rights. It's happening everywhere in the world, right under our noses. It is time for us to stand up like this, man. This right here, share this live, man. This is powerful. I'm live right now. This ain't no, I'm just not on camera. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, these are the Gen Zs in Kenya standing up.
Sorry about that. Y'all hear me now? What was the last thing I said? Lord have mercy. So I was saying the video that I just played. Thank you so much, my brother, Cutting Edge. I was just saying the video that I just played. When will you ever see a Jamaican politician do that? Admit that they're wrong and hold themselves accountable, right? I'll take you. This is what I did. I took bribes, right? I gained all this wealth. I was wrong. I held down my people. He told you exactly where he got bribes from, right? When are we gonna see the eight illicit thieves that are allegedly in our government? You're telling me you got 8 of them under investigation and none of them is guilty? But the Prime Minister of Jamaica got a gag order. I'm trying to show you how what is happening in Kenya is not that very different from what's happening in Jamaica. Like I said, Jamaica is behind in terms of the process, right? Because Jamaican people are not at the point where they're going to do this. Everybody coming out, going in the streets, and deciding enough is enough. Jamaica is not at that point yet. Jamaicans are still afraid. We're still afraid to stand up with each other in solidarity. We're still afraid to drop these tags of die-hearted PMP or die-hearted JLP and just stand up together as Jamaicans, whoever is in power, and say to them, sir, ma'am, enough is enough. Enough is enough. We demand that you resign.
Let that sink in.
Because you have not declared your asset. You have not signed a code of conduct. There's too much allegations against your government. The opposition have carried you to court several times when you violated the law, and they've won against you every single time. Just recently in Parliament, you heard what they said, right? That allegedly, they operated in an illegal way, whether or not it was, according to them, what was necessary and had to happen. If we're going to use that logic, when a policeman said, listen, I had to operate outside of the law to get the job done. Huh? When a criminal says, man, I had to operate outside of the law because, I couldn't feed my family. So I had to steal and kill some other people or unalive them. Huh? What is the message that we're sending? Ladies and gentlemen, when I think about all of this, it's not about who said it, but it's about it being true. This statement is one of the most truest statements that I've heard.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
And none of you Jamaicans out there that is really looking at what's going on around you in our country can really look at me, and I know you're thinking that
something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right. Tell about them.
Something is not right. Where's all this money that they got to relieve the people? These billions of dollars that they've collected. 4 weeks since burial has hit Jamaica, and there's still people out here suffering because they don't have a home. Right? Again, I ask the question. What is the difference between these two men? What is the difference? Well, let's get to this audio right here. All right. Let's listen what's going on with the people in Kenya.
In Kenya, it is recommended to view the following videos.
Congrats, patriots, revolutionaries. This is the last call for Tuesday, and daily protest after that.
Shout out to Janet Mundy. How you doing, love? Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to everybody watching. I just want to get through this content as quickly as possible because I have a third video to go over. So please, bear with me. Usually I'd be interacting in the chat, and I'll try my best to do so, especially if it's in regards to the topic. And please like and share the live. This conversation needs to be had. All right, let's get it.
Until William Ruto falls. William Ruto has threatened Kenyans. He has called them names. He has.
Here's what 14-day filmmaker students are saying. So earlier this year, we launched the world's most affordable program.
Chest thumped and said that he's going to deal with the Gen Zs. And this is the last call for the Gen Zs and for.
Now, he said that Ruto has threatened the people of Kenya. My Jamaican people, I'm just asking, do y'all feel safe? Like the ones that actually say something, that actually speak the truth about what's going on in the country, that criticize the Jamaican government, Andrew Holness and his entire government. Do you guys feel safe? In my opinion, based off what I've seen and heard from people directly and on social media, people are really, really afraid of even speaking out. They don't want their face to be on a video talking about what's really going on in this country. You have vloggers that have never shown their faces and will never show their faces because they really are afraid. So you see, Mr. Ruto, according to this man you're listening to, is saying he has threatened the Gen Zs. He will deal with them. Well, if they're coming out peacefully protesting about your policies, why would you make a statement like that? They say they don't want you anymore. Aren't you a servant of the people as a leader? Didn't they put you there? So if they want you to go, and it's a
Good
voice that's
morning,
echoing more than
Rachel.
75% of the country is saying that, well, why won't you gracefully bow out and relinquish your power? I'll tell you why. Because nobody that has power and is power hungry and is allegedly into corruption wants to give up that power because they're greedy. They want to full their stomachs, full their belly, right? Go to these elaborate, how you doing, Miss Collins? How you doing, sweetheart? Go to these elaborate places all over the world and just ravel in their sins and transgressions because they can do it because they got money. All right, so that's why. But let's continue.
All patriotic Kenyans to turn out in large numbers everywhere. Turn up everywhere. Turn up at the JKIA. Turn up at the CBD in Nairobi. Turn up in Parliament Square in Nairobi. Turn out everywhere, all over the country in huge numbers until William Ruto falls.
Call to action.
Don't give him time to reboot. Don't give him time
Share
to
the
reform.
life.
Don't give him time to re-strategize. The time is now. We must remove William Ruto if we are going to be able to overhaul and preserve the country and have it prosperous.
So what I'm hearing from this man is that he's calling to action the people to come and actually come together. Don't allow Mr. Ruto to regroup. It's time to get back their country because in their mind, he's tearing us down. He's tearing them down. How many times has the vloggers asked you Jamaicans to pay attention to what is going on and to peacefully protest and come together in your numbers? I did a video the other day with Mr. Rattigan. He had a letter, right? He had a letter that he actually did. Miss Chicago, how you doing? He had a letter he wrote to the king, right? And he asked people to write that letter or copy his letter, put their signature on it and send it as well. And the people did not do it. And the letter in itself, because it was just him, was effective. We the people, as a collective, we have the power as a collective. You have a few people that are in power. They are a small, minute amount of people. We give them that power. When they abuse that power, it is up to us collectively to take that power back. And there's legal ways to do it. What is happening in the streets of Kenya? These people are doing it legally and they still getting they still getting tear gassed. They still getting locked up by the police, right? And yet they still come out every single day because they understand the mission. The mission is freedom, and there is no cost that is too great to get freedom. And if you guys can't open your eyes, this is why the Bible said a man without vision will perish, right? Because if you can't open up your mind and see that your whole freedoms are under attack by our government here in Jamaica, based off the moves that they made in the pandemic. We had the Minister of Health, of all people, in 2021, during around that time, if not 2022, tell people in a community if they want water, they should take the jab, right? That's all they cared about, sticking that stuff in our hands or in our veins. So they would elect, I call it a bribe. You want water in your community? Take the jab. Y'all forgot about these things? And it's not about him. I'm talking about the collective. They are all in solidarity with one another. Do you hear anybody in the JLP speaking against the next person in the JLP because it's morally wrong what they're doing? Do you hear that? No. That means it's a RICO. If you stand side by that person, I ain't messing with you because I ain't messing with him. And that's me all day, every day. And especially politically, because what they do affects the entirety of us, we the people. Now, I'm going to take down my this overlay. Fair use. I want you guys to look into the eyes of this young lady as she speaks. Not because she's beautiful, but because I want you guys to understand the pain, the passion that this lady is speaking from in her experience. All right? Take a listen to this young queen right here. I'm assuming she's young. She looks young. Check this out. I have to go back to the start. One second.
And preserve the country and have it prosperous.
I wasn't going to make this video, but I hate Ruto. I hate him. My heart is quite soft and gentle, but for the first time in my life, I loathe, I detest this man. How has this man...
Let me pause right there. She said she has never had this feeling towards somebody. And this man, as a leader, has her hating him. How many of you Jamaicans out there are feeling the same way about Andrew Holness? You loved Andrew Holness when he was...
Hey guys, please share the live. Share the live.
He was saying all the right things and he was making all the right promises.
Share the live, please.
And then he went into power. And
let's get to 500 likes.
Most of you that I see on here are ones that supported him, and now you guys are like, yo.
Yeah, let's get to 500 likes. Welcome to everybody, man. Good morning to y'all, man. Hey, this is the watch party, you heard? We doing a little bit creativity on it. Let's go.
I hate this man because you see what he's doing. But then they want to shut you down and shut us down from even speaking because they don't really care about us, in my opinion. They care about what the global community thinks about Jamaica and how Jamaica is running. So they want the once they can control the narrative of the international space that Jamaica is doing great, they don't really care. As long as they can control this medium right here, where if you're not saying what they like, they can block that video. That's what they really want. You guys have to understand. This is the direction that they want to go. Right?
Facts.
Ryan Campbell, how you doing, Mr. G? Salute. Y'all remember to vote. And
shout out to all the bushwatchers.
You know, you can follow me on Instagram, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the like button. Please hit the like button. And if you want to support your brother, the donation link is pinned at the top.
You already know.
Yeah, so this is the thing. This young lady, she said, man, look, man. Listen, look at me.
Hate Ruto. I hate him. My heart is quite soft and gentle, but for the first time in my life, I loathe, I detest this man. How has this man spanned the narrative that we are the anarchists, that we are a threat to democracy and we're replacing democracy with tyranny and dictatorship, as he stands in church on a pulpit, and that church has given him a platform to speak, and there are people clapping for him. At the genesis of these protests, businesses were supporting us until the goons, hired goons by the people in his government.
So she's saying that Ruto allegedly hired goons to go after the movement, but the movement is so large, it's all the young people. And she's saying that businesses were supporting them because the businesses are going to feel it too. The tax law that they was going to come in with was going to affect everybody. This is why everybody came together. Jamaican people, what are y'all waiting on to come together peacefully and protest? Oh, you guys getting a little something in your pocket, so y'all family good over there, so y'all don't care about the rest of Jamaica. Man, if y'all keep thinking in that way, we all are going to go back to slavery. I can tell you that right now. It's not about you. If your enemy down the street is being violated by the government, what do you think the government gonna do to you when they feel like you not with them? For some strange reason, you decide to speak out and speak the truth, and your conscience come into play.
Say that, Bolo. Let them know.
What's gonna happen to you, you big dummy. That's what's gonna happen to you.
Talk to
period. So stop thinking that it's about yourself and being selfish. No. It's always about the collective. Listen to the queen, man.
Infiltrated this movement. Ruto, we are not faceless. We are not anonymous. We are Kenyan people fighting for this country, to make this country better because it is our right. We have been peaceful throughout. In the streets, the people who are protesting are kids. They're teenagers. They're in the early 20s. And those who are not Gen Zs, those who are not millennials, are Kenyans who care about this country. They've tasted freedom. They know what it is to be free. And you want to take it away, and you think we will allow you to take it away? You.
Bingo. My Jamaican people, are you going to allow the government to take away our freedoms? Wake up. Wake up. So many vloggers have shown you, right? And come out with the evidence and put the pieces together of the puzzle. Why you expect people to spoon feed you and show you the entire picture? You gotta look at the evidence and discern. Look at the action of these people and how they're moving. Put yourself in the position of dealing with a politician. Put yourself in the position of dealing with him on a personal level. Say, for instance, you had a business and that politician was running your business, right? And they came in with the books in terms of the stock, how much things were sold, and how much money you got from the profit. And when you look, there's an actual discrepancy amongst items that were sold and the amount of money that you actually made. This amount of money is missing, right? There's even receipts that you can't find in the log system for different products, and you charge that person to come up with those receipts. Or else, are you going to allow them 3 years and still working for you while they can't find the receipts? That's essentially what has happened in Jamaica. The prime minister of the country has not yet come up with the receipts to prove that he is not gaining money through illicit enrichment or gaining wealth through illicit enrichment. He has not declared his assets, but we have still allowed him to control the money of Jamaica, the purse. We have not come out together collectively and said, Andrew Holness must resign. As a matter of fact, the entire Jamaica Labour Party needs to be dismantled based off the 8 people that are under investigation. Period. 8 out of 22, that's a third that we know about. If you use your sense and your imagination, some other people must either know about those people or they're part of whatever it is that they're doing. You can safely assume that. I don't think anybody in the Jamaica Labour Party, not one of them, is innocent of this investigation around illicit enrichment. That is my opinion. I don't know that for a fact. That's just my opinion. So I'm not spreading any fake news. I'm stating my opinion. It's about thinking about what you're seeing. The optics of a gag order, right, on the parliament so they can talk about who is under investigation is wrong. Another thing, they got a gag order on who the sex offenders list. Why do you all have a gag order on the sex offenders list? Since when have we given sympathy to sex offenders? Man, this government is mighty strange, boy. I'm trying to tell you, but let's continue. I digress.
Kenyans who care about this country. They've tasted freedom. They know what it is to be free. And you want to take it away, and you think we will allow you to take it away? You and your government are single-handedly destroying this country. You just cannot believe that there's such a political consciousness and awareness of Kenyans because you're used to the corruption that was in the previous regimes. You can't believe how educated and how we keep calling you out. You can't believe that we're not buying into your deception.
Ooh, Jamaican people. The government of Jamaica cannot believe how many vloggers is calling them out. They cannot believe that more and more people is not buying into their deception. They cannot believe that Mark Golden is leading in the polls. They can't believe it. But guess what?
All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
All lies will be exposed. This is the year of exposure. God is in control. And this is why I won't walk in fear. Because if we're at that space, then we're already in prison. We're already not free. If you are afraid to just speak out, respectfully, I'm not up here bashing anybody. Everything I said is facts. And when I didn't speak facts, I said it was my opinion, or I said allegedly. I told you, yo, this is how I'm thinking. I might be wrong, but am I? I don't know. I think I'm right, but I might be wrong.
You're an idiot. No one is paying this movement. No one has paid me. And you do this so that you can maintain your alliances, so that you can keep eating and stealing and killing. Ruto, we want you to resign.
Ooh, she says you're an idiot. Mr. Holness, nobody is paying me. I don't know nobody from the PMP. I don't even like none of y'all. I don't like the government, period. I don't trust none of y'all mother effers, man. I don't trust you. I never did. I never trusted you before you were a politician. As soon as you became a politician, I worse didn't even trust you because I don't trust nobody. I don't. With great power comes great responsibility. And guess what's the other thing? Power corrupts, but absolute power corrupts absolutely. And I believe that is the direction that you're going down. You talk about you want legacy. Legacy. So it's all about you. It's not about the country, is it? It's about the optics. It's about how it looks. It's about what you can spin. That's just my opinion. That's how I'm seeing it. It's about what you can spin. Because the reality is not what y'all are saying it is. Y'all went into parliament talking about how much people had liked and make it so 90%. I'm like, what? Man, y'all stood there with a straight face and said that shit. Man, listen, I didn't fly no helicopter, but I can tell you this. My intuition alone tells me that that's bullshit. I'm sorry. Too much. I hear too much people crying out. Right? You hear situations with the JPS. Why is the government not defending us against JPS? And I say us. Yeah, I got light, but if it affects my people here in Jamaica, my brothers and sisters, it's us. It could have been me. I could have been living in those same areas they're living in and going through the same goddamn thing. If you did it to one of us, you did it to all of us. Again, Jamaica, America, Africa, I don't care where you are. If you don't have that mindset, we as the people will lose. We have already lost if you don't have the mindset. And I was on a platform the other day and I was bringing up a point, right? What happened to Trump with his Twitter account? Because people don't like Trump, they don't see how much that was a human rights violation. And if they could do that to the president of the United States, that is a title that's supposed to be respected, right? And he does have human rights. He's a human being, correct? And with him being a human being, that alone should have been enough. But he's also the president of the United States, and they took his Twitter account, and people are gonna say, "Oh, he did it." Y'all just following the news. Did y'all know that about Project Veritas, where they exposed letters, video, audio of these people behind the scenes in Twitter that were politically driven to take down Donald Trump's account? Allegedly. But y'all don't take that into account. See, y'all just want to see one part of the picture. Y'all don't want to see it. Y'all standing too close to the elephant, so you can't see the elephant. You better take 20 steps back. All right? You better take 20 steps back and really look at the goddamn elephant and see the bigger goddamn picture. Because y'all tripping. Y'all better start looking at everybody around you as you. And anything that happens to them can happen to you. If the police is in the street violating somebody's rights in the streets, they're violating your rights. But then you have to educate yourself about your rights. I have to educate myself we have to educate ourselves about our rights to understand what the do's and the don'ts and what they can and cannot do. Somebody said this to me the other day. They said, do you notice how they have programmed black men to not walk together in groups? Black men and black women, everywhere in the world you are, start walking together in groups. It is harder for them to violate all of y'all illegally than it is to violate one of y'all. It's easier for them to violate one of y'all walking by yourself. Start walking in groups again. Get your Bible out, read, go to the park, play basketball, read some books. Start moving together. Start building again. Start sharing ideas. Start doing productive stuff. Again, you guys can come together, read the Constitution, and really educate each other. Learning is exciting. It should be. wow, I didn't know this. But hold up, wait a minute.
Good morning, Roslyn Swaby. Good
all
morning.
these ideas. Right? I'm just saying. Let's get back to the Queen.
That we're not buying into your deception. You're an idiot. No one is paying this movement. No one has paid me. And you do this so that you can maintain your alliances, so that you can keep eating and stealing and killing. Ruto, we want you to resign. We want you out. This is not a game for us. We do not want you as a president. You have failed. We have no confidence in you.
Andrew Holness, I have no confidence in you. All your moves that you did personally, I don't have no confidence in you. If you're a Jamaican watching this, whether you're in the diaspora or you in Jamaica, if you have no confidence in Andrew Holness, type no confidence in the chat. Just type no confidence. We'll know what you're talking about. No confidence in the comment section. When you watch the replay, when the video is done, type no confidence and share this live. Share this live.
At all. You are a liar. You deceive the people who do not know any better. And you hide behind churches. And you pretend that you are a saint of God. You're a naked wolf. Every step.
You're a naked wolf. Ladies and gentlemen, what is the difference between these two individuals? Seriously. What is the difference? You hear how she's talking about
It has
that,
become
man?
evident that the younger generation in Kenya, commonly referred to as Gen Z,
At church.
Unit
has given him a platform to speak. And there are people clapping for him. The genesis of these protests, businesses were supporting us. Until the goons, hired goons, by the people in his government, infiltrated this movement. Ruto, we are not faceless. We are not anonymous.
That part. They're not faceless or anonymous. These people have come out and they've openly talked. You can see them, these young people, these Gen Zs in Kenya, they are there and they do not care what you're talking about. They just saying, we want Ruto gone, bro. Bro, that's crazy. You can't have millions and millions of people saying, or hundreds of thousands of people saying, we want you gone, and democracy don't play no part in that? Come on, man. The people ain't got no confidence. You just go. Go. Same thing here in Jamaica. If the people don't got no confidence in you, Andrew Holness, go. Crazy, man.
We are Kenyan people fighting for this country, to make this country better because it is our right. We have been peaceful throughout. In the streets, the people who are protesting are kids. They're teenagers. They're in their early 20s. And those who are not Gen Zs, those who are not millennials, are Kenyans who care about this country. They've tasted freedom. They know what it is to be free. And you want to take it away? And you think we will allow you to take it away? You and your government are single-handedly destroying this country. You just cannot believe that there's such a political consciousness and awareness of Kenyans because you're used to the corruption that was in the previous regimes. You can't believe how educated and how we keep calling you out. You can't believe that we're not buying into your deception. You're an idiot. No one is paying this movement. No one has paid me. And you do this so that you can maintain your alliances, so that you can keep eating and stealing and killing. Ruto, we want you to resign. We want you out. This is not a game for us. We do not want you as a president. You have failed. We have no confidence in you at all. You are a liar. You deceive the people who do not know any better. And you hide behind churches. And you pretend that you are a saint of God. You're a naked wolf. Every step this movement has taken, the Kenyan people have taken, has been through peaceful means, has been through the Constitution. One of the best constitutions in the world. And every opportunity that Kenyan people have given you have extended an olive branch. You have spat on it. You have squandered those opportunities. And you've acted in your pride. You disregard human life.
Oh, Mr. Andrew, can y'all tell me Jamaican people who doesn't that sound like our Prime Minister acting in pride? Ooh.
You do not care at all.
I don't think he cares either. I think he's the same type of attitude.
You only care about yourself and whoever's behind the curtains.
Talk about it.
Embarrassing. We need some milk.
I really do believe this thing is honestly bigger than Ruto. But you are a vessel.
Yo, this girl is speaking. Oh my God, it resonates.
You're a conduit of these plans.
Let's
Bigger
go,
about
let's
yourself and whoever's behind the curtains. I really do believe this thing is honestly bigger than Ruto. But you are a vessel. You're a conduit of these plans that you want to enact on. I'm so mad. I'm so upset.
She says she believes it's bigger than him, but he's a conduit. He's a vessel, right? If he working for some master or something, well, hey, you're not working for us, obviously. Hey, Mr. Andrew Holness, if you're working for some master or something, you're not working for the people of Jamaica, obviously. Not our interests. Hail to the no, in my opinion. So we're saying what I'm saying, and a lot of other people saying, man, please resign. All right. As a matter of fact, this man to the whole Jamaica Labour Party. Y'all, 8 people under investigation for illicit enrichment, and possibly you, the leader of the party, is a part of it. Man, that's crazy.
The way he spoke in that church was a threat, and it was a clear one. I cannot even that church giving him a platform to speak, and these people are clapping. What? It's my fellow Kenyans.
Yo, this girl is annoyed, and rightfully so. The fact that he went into a church, and she's saying that his speech was like threatening the Gen Zs in the church, and people was clapping. See, this is where we're at. Churches have sold out, ladies and gentlemen. At one time, I remember you could really look to a church and like, give me some advice. You know what I'm saying? Go to the church, talk to the pastor, like, give me some advice. You know, I've kind of lost my way. But the churches itself now, the whole entire church from the leader has lost their way. They have sold out to governments. They have gotten political. It's all about the money and who is donating to them and who's funding this and who's funding that and whose shoulders they rubbing on, and you know, they can fly out, you know what I'm saying, and get opportunities. So it's all about self again. The greed aspect of it. It's not about the collective. It's all about you. And that's why y'all corrupt as hell. Y'all know yourselves. I ain't gotta call y'all name. Whoever the 8 of you are in the government. Crazy.
You beautiful people, please stay safe. And may God keep us, for real. But let's continue to fight, and let's fight the right way.
See that? That's conscious, and that's my message to my Jamaican people. I don't want us to go to the point where we are in the streets burning down infrastructure and doing all. No. I want us to do this the right way. What is the right way? Well, I would ask you guys to go over to Mr. Rattigan and watch his program and listen, because he knows how to legally do it the right way. Mr. Lonesome, another one. There is a protest happening in Canada tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Jamaicans from the diaspora, and this one is being organized by Mr. Lonesome. The one in New York, I believe, they sent the DJ, they call him J Gas. They sent J Gas over there to interrupt that meeting. Well, the one in Canada, they will not be able to, because it's an enclosed, secure area, and if you're not invited, you cannot get in. You bum out here selling out. Boy, I tell you, man, from dancehall to a bum, boy, dancehall artist to a bum. That's crazy. Surprised to see you online at this moment. Your guest is speaking the truth. Pathologic. Well, she's speaking about Ruto, the president. Oh shit. She's speaking about Ruto, the president. Damn. Oops.
It has become evident that the younger generation in Kenya, commonly referred to as Gen Z,
Can't believe.
Yeah, she's speaking about the president of Kenya. You know what I'm saying? But I'm showing the similarities between the two in terms of the experiences they're having with Ruto and the experiences we're having with this prime minister here in Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? I am ready to join Wayne Lonesome platform in Canada tomorrow. Oh, you in Canada? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, shout out to you, Delroy Henry. That's what I'm talking about. Man, I wish I could be there, bro.
An olive branch. You have spat on, but you are a vessel. You're a conduit of these plans that you want to enact on. I'm so mad. I'm so upset. The way he spoke in that church was a threat, and it was a clear one.
And I just want to be clear. I wish no harm on the Prime Minister of Jamaica. I mean, at all. What God has in store for him, that's a whole different conversation. But me personally, I don't wish no harm on Mr. Andrew Holness or any political member of the JLP or the PMP. All right? I'm saying, if the people of Jamaica is expressing a no confidence in the way the Kenyans have expressed no confidence in this, in his country, the people have expressed it in Kenya about the Kenyan president, there's no reason for you to stick around. You should pack your bags up, fuck out of here. Period. Point blank, period. Just get out of here, all right? Leave. You're not welcome. We don't have no confidence in you. We don't need you around, man. Man, and I pray for every single Kenyan. I pray for every single freedom fighter out there in this world. Man, I don't care where you are. Once you're fighting for the right cause and you're fighting for freedom and you're doing it the right way, the legal way, Man, I pray for blessings and abundance and protection on the God. Period. Trust me, no joke.
Cannot even that church giving him a platform to speak, and these people are clapping. What? It's my fellow Kenyans, you beautiful people. Please stay safe, and may God keep us. But let's continue to fight, and let's fight the right way.
Tell me what is wrong with anything this lady has said there. May God keep us, my fellow Kenyans. All right? Please be safe. All right? But we have to fight because the fight is necessary, and fighting the right way. My Jamaican people, this message should resonate with each and every one of y'all. Y'all see what's happening to your neighbor. Some of y'all know what's happening to yourself. Whether you die or to JLP or PMP. I heard Mark Golden the other day talk about a brother in the hospital. He said, yo, I'm sure. But this is not right. This is not right. Then why isn't everybody seeing what is happening to that man and understand it's not right? And it doesn't matter if you're green or orange in your support. We all need to come together in solidarity and protest against the present government that is responsible for this. And if the PMP goes into power and they do the same thing or worse, we all need to come together and tell them to get the hell out. Stop allowing the political parties to divide us. Stop it. We've killed each other enough over the years. We've killed each other enough. I'm sorry, YouTube, but I gotta say it because it's the way it should be said. It is a word, right? I don't mean to trigger anybody, but this has happened in Jamaica for far too long. We've ended each other over these two political parties. Whether we did it directly or we was in these communities that we saw it happening and we did nothing about it. Everybody is complicit. Shout out to you, Sassy81. How you doing, love? Everybody is complicit in this crime against the people because we live in a culture where it's almost like it's second nature and everybody expects this to happen. Everybody expects, you know, this political gang, whatever it is, to keep going on here in Jamaica. This young lady is from Kenya, and the young people there are, she's so intelligent. She's so intelligent and she's so balanced in her delivery, right? You can't look at this girl and say, oh man, she's a criminal. Listen to her deliver her message. And the reason why I elevate my voice sometimes because it's frustrating for me. You think I give a damn about people on YouTube that's saying this and saying that about me and lying about me? I keep telling y'all, you know how they say in the Bible, Lord forgive him because he know not what he do, or Lord forgive her because she know not what she do, whether it's a male or female, right? That's how I think about them, because they're so lost, yo. They're so lost. They're caught up in this foolishness of a YouTube back and forth when slavery's knocking at our doorstep. I'm talking about all of us globally. If we don't pay attention, all right, and do something, that is what is coming. And it's either you get the knowledge and then you prepare your children and your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren, or you could just stay floating around acting dumb on YouTube, running plays, and not really do what it needs to do in real life though. All right, I'm genuinely a no-nonsense person. I like to have fun, of course. We good? Yeah, I like to have fun, but for the most part, I'm really a no-nonsense person, and I really care about us as a collective. Even the dumb ones that lie on me, you know what I'm saying? I brush them off because I don't really see them. They're an enemy to themselves. Honestly, they're spazzing out. They're just an enemy to themselves. It is sad. I just like Dan D said, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that they have decided to be so evil, you know. But I don't want to focus my energy on them. I want to focus my energy on the real enemies. They small fry, they pawns. I want to focus on the bishop, the rook. Shout out to TJ. I never knew you played chess. I want to focus on the bishops, the rook, the queen, the king. You understand? The knight, especially the knights, because they be moving. Their movements is different. They move a jump over people in an L shape, right? it's hard to see them coming if you're not paying attention, because you might forget how fast they move and how they move. All right, so let's continue.
Let's not lose focus. It makes me really sad. Beyond sad, angry. I'm even teary-eyed. It's crazy. Because I love this country.
I love Jamaica, and I love my people. And I think if we focus our energy on the right thing, man, I love my people, period. Africa, listen, I love my people. I love people, right? I love people, right? And I believe that we can be so, shout out to Miss Genesis 1. She keeps saying that stuff. She knows how great, and that's why she was so passionate, and she was crying on KB's panel at one point, because she saw all of this foolishness that we're going on with. She saw, and she told me, Bolo, a storm is coming, and it is a catastrophic storm, and we have allowed ourselves to get sucked into it, right? And we've allowed ourselves to participate in the nonsense, right? Well, stop allowing these people that's running plays to pull you into their space to go find out what they saying. They ain't saying shit. All right? What is affecting you in your real life, in your county, in your country, in your parish, in your city? What is the mayor doing? Do you know what the mayor is doing? Do you know what the council is doing? What's going on in Jamaica with all these missing children? Salute to you, Julia. What's going on in Jamaica with all these missing children over the last 10, 15 years? Why is there so many unsolved cases of missing kids in Jamaica? Oh, my Prime Minister, I'm lying about that too, right? It's not in the system, right? Oh, but I shouldn't have highlighted that because it's not a good and positive thing to talk about, right? We should just talk about all the positive things that's going on. We should not highlight something that's as important as missing children that have not been found, right? And we shouldn't talk about the trauma that those families have gone through and still going through because they have not found their kids. Do you know how much kids is missing in Jamaica since the year has begun? Those cases have not been solved, and the years before they have not been solved. And they talk about they're doing something about crime. Man, listen, I'm gonna go off on a tangent. Let me continue.
No one has the capacity to finance this protest. People are being financed by their own lived realities. People from all informal settlements, for example, they're being financed.
Pause. So the reason why this young lady, this is on a news station, right? She said no one has the capacity to finance the protest in Kenya because of the large amounts of people, boom, that is in the streets. Look at that. Look at that.
Have you been thinking about buying a TV online while watching the prices of TV fall?
There's no way. There's no way that there's somebody financing that protest, which means somebody's paying all of those people to come out every single day and protest against the government. That's what the Kenyan president allegedly is trying to push the narrative to say, that this is something illegal is going on. Right? It don't make no sense. It just don't.
No one.
And after listening to this young lady, and that's why I wanted to show her face, right? She's crying. She's passionate. She cares. She clearly cares about Kenya. She clearly cares about her people. Jamaican people, do you care? Or do you guys individually just care about yourself? When are you going to start moving? When are you going to use the amazing people on this app? Partner Jar TV, Mr. Lonesome, Mr. Rattigan, Make We Talk with Jeffrey Tavares, Sulfur, Just Talk Your Mind TV, Hot Off the Press. When are you guys going to start listening and acting in kind? These people are not telling you to do anything illegal. They're telling you to stand up for your rights. Here in Jamaica, this young lady is telling her people, remember, we gotta fight, but we gotta fight the right way. As a young woman, Shirley Kirkland, salute, sweetheart. This is what she's doing.
It's crazy. Because I love this country.
No one has the capacity to finance these protests. People are being financed by their own lived realities. People from all informal settlements, for example, they're being financed by the poverty that they're facing. They're being financed by the hopelessness this country has. People in this country are hopeless. But because of that hopelessness, because of that anger, because of that poverty, because of that level of, you're without humanity, you're without dignity. It is that is fueling people. It is not money. And if anything, I think this government has to be very clear on several issues, because you cannot start talking about Ford Foundation and civil societies, or you do not address the fact that you have been selling this country to foreign interests. Why are you not accountable for that money? Why are you not telling us you've already sold our, our souls and our energies to IMF and World Bank?
Ooh, IMF. Ooh. I mean, I think we could ask the same question of this government here in Jamaica. Everything she just said. Everything. Honestly. So, Jamaica, are we waiting on a point where it gets to this point where it's hopelessness? Right? I have a Labourite elder brethren, and the barbershop talk, right? And I was very disappointed to hear him say, I show me say, cause he's a Labourite, cause all this money that he made from being a Labourite, then you know what I'm saying, being around these people. I was very disappointed. I was very disappointed, and that's an elder. Aren't elders supposed to actually look out for the generation to come? Like, aren't they supposed to fight? Aren't we? Well, I'm an elder now. I could call myself an elder, right? I'm a young elder, but I'm an elder nonetheless, right? I mean, aren't we supposed to fight for the youth that's coming up, because they're the future? Man, I thought that was selfish as hell. I ain't lying.
Why aren't you addressing that? Why aren't you accountable to that money to Kenyans? Why do you want to focus on financing of people? People are financed by their own realities. So the government...
So basically, she's saying that this idea that Ruto has, that the people that are protesting are being financed, is rubbish. The people are facing these problems, and that's what is motivating them to actually protest. Point blank, period. Ain't no way. There's nobody that's financing that amount of people coming out every day in their hundreds of thousands. I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of people. No way. And if you watched, if you were listening to the first video, if you caught it, of the brother that actually resigned from his political position, he called out the head of the police, like the police commissioner. That's what we call it in Jamaica. He said that person resigned. I'm gonna play it again.
Running around, I think it is in the character of governments that when they don't have any idea on how to resolve a crisis, like this crisis, our generation Z is raising concrete issues, and because the government has no capacity, it has no legitimacy to resolve the questions that are being raised, by our generation, and of course every other Kenyan that is, coming out to the streets every day. The nature of all of governments, even if you look at all the way through even colonial times, during Kenyatta, they criminalize. They turn to the only law that they can control.
Bingo! She just said something that is key. Every time a government cannot deal with legitimate questions that people are asking, like the vloggers here on YouTube, they criminalize you. They insinuate you're in some criminal type of behavior. Oh, they're being paid by this person on the other side of the government. This is all politics. No, I'm a concerned citizen. I give a shit. I never used to really care about politics until I figured out you guys really affect my freaking life. Good or bad. Once I figured that out, man, listen, I'm gonna be on your ass, Mr. Postman. Pause. You heard? Oh yeah. For life. Yo, listen, if Mark Golden wins and he start doing foolishness, I'ma speak out. Ain't no way. Shout out to Kayon in the building. What's up? Salute to you.
Criminal law. So they want to criminalize the civil society, they want to criminalize the media, but instead of addressing the issues that are being raised, so they want to run. I think
Mr. Andrew Holness, what issue has he addressed? All he does is criminalize vloggers, saying that we're doing this and we're spreading false information. See, they're spreading false information. We need to put this in place so we can shut down false information. What goddamn false information? And shout out to Hot Off the Press in the goddamn building. What false information? And I got a video to cover for Hot Off the Press too, in this same live right here. It's one big video, and I need you guys to go in the description. You'll see the links to each of the videos that I'm covering, and you guys go sub up to the channels. All right,
Ruto has no idea how he's going to resolve this crisis. He has never had an idea how he will resolve this crisis. In fact, the rising of these protests and where they started, if you look at, the protest after the flood disaster, people coming up to protest against the right to housing, that is the birth event of the Occupy movement. When people are coming out to protest to housing, that period, Kenyans, I remember because through Mathare Social Justice Center, we had a fundraiser, and Kenyans themselves were contributing because the government had no idea how they will resolve the flood crisis. So again, they criminalized. They started saying people who are living next to the river. So they criminalized instead of resolving.
Wow. So she's saying that there was a situation with flooding, and the same Kenyans, they were actually putting money together to fix the problem, and then they criminalized it. Because you see, when somebody comes and solves the problem that the government doesn't solve, the best thing to do is criminalize them, because they're making the government look bad. Because why isn't the government fixing it? Y'all get it? I hope y'all get it. This is the same game they play everywhere in the world, ladies and gentlemen. What I want to do is I want to play back this first video real quick as a reference to just those coming in, right? This is the UIC page, and this is allegedly a member of parliament in Kenya. Listen to this.
Prince Steve.
Come on.
Pato.
Can't be that far. Oh, here we go.
Constitution of Kenya. Good evening.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Constitution of Kenya of 2010, Article 1, Sub-Article 1, says all sovereign power belongs to the people and shall only be exercised in accordance with the Constitution. Today, I tender my resignation as a Cabinet Secretary in the government of Kenya.
Cabinet Secretary in the government of Kenya. Listen.
I want to offer my heartfelt apology to the people of Kenya for the greed, high-handedness, selfishness, arrogance, nepotism, tribalism, and all the bad things that we have done to you in the last 2 years.
Wow.
When we came to power, we called ourselves shareholders and decided that most Kenyans are not part of the government, are not longer part of the state, and do not have any human rights. We went ahead and received bribes from all over the world, and especially from Dubai. We bought very expensive watches, some as expensive as 1 million Kenya shillings equivalent in dollars. We bought belts worth 50,000 shillings, and we made sure that citizens know how expensive we have become. In a country where poor families cannot pay their children's school fees, we were wallowing in luxury.
Wow.
I want to sincerely apologize, and I want to say today that I am ready to give out all the bribes that I've received for the last 2 years. All the properties that I have now, which can be traced back to the bribes that I received, will be surrendered to the state tomorrow, early in the morning. Should I get a chance to serve the people of Kenya again, I will stop the greed, I will stop the arrogance, but most importantly, I will be accountable to the people of Kenya. To the Police High Command, the Inspector General, who also tendered his resignation, I want to urge him to take Kenyans to all the graves where the bodies are hidden. It is time for accountability.
All the graves where the bodies are hidden? Whoo, my goodness.
Thank you, dear Kenyans.
Wow. When will we see a confession like that from the illicit 8 in Jamaica? When will their morale kick in? Right?
Welcome back again. It's your girl Atafa.
When will their morale kick in to say, you know what? This is wrong. This is enough. We have done the Jamaican people wrong. We have raped the finances of the people that's supposed to serve the people, and we have taken it for ourselves and enriched ourselves and our family. And this is morally wrong. When will any of the alleged illicit 8 within the Jamaican Labour Party do what that man did? Come take accountability and beg for the forgiveness of the Kenyan people. When will they do that? When will they admit that we took this bribe, we sold out here and all? When will they do that? And of course, ladies and gentlemen, you see the WhatsApp number on the screen. Anybody want to call in, you guys can call in. My phone is right here. WhatsApp only. All right? Call me on WhatsApp. The number is on the screen right there. See in green? Yeah. Y'all are more than welcome. Right? And if you want to join the StreamYard, you can join the StreamYard. I just dropped the link for the StreamYard right there. But I wanted to cover this video from Hot Out the Press just to top it off, right? we see the Kenyan official confess that they have done wrong by the people. They took bribes. They basically was wealthy while the people were suffering. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? A lot of people here in Jamaica are not doing well, but the government have a 200 to 300% increase in their pay. Meanwhile, you have 8 illicit thieves, allegedly, in the government that's under investigation, right? For illicit enrichment. Wow. This is our reality here in Jamaica. And when you say we have no confidence, Mr. Andrew Holness, and the rest of your, you know what I'm saying, your parliament, we just have no confidence in you. John Thomas, what's going on, man? We just have no confidence in you or your government. We don't. And I am calling out for your resignation. Yes. And if you guys watching me have no confidence, type in the chat after I've finished the live, type no confidence. Andrew Holness resign. Let your voices be heard in the comments section. All right. Let me speed this up a little bit. This is hot off the press. This is just to cap it off. All right, let's get it.
Or the press, well, the people, make you drop the real news, you know, news, reviews, everything in a one, right? That's all right, dear the people. So all I want to do is like up the video, share out the video, subscribe to my channel, my people. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Let's get right into it.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
A blessed good day to you, my wisdom warriors. Wagwan. From one of your device, we know say one and only attack for the press. Well, I have a video clip. We want to listen to my wisdom warriors, and then we'll elaborate on it. Take in this.
Entire this week, we're looking forward to that. The Ministry of Labour and Social Security, so that everyone will be here giving out some pay package. We have been directing them through the area and through the space. You know, no resources have been given to counter to offer whatever relief, no kind of relief, to the people from government. You understand? So that's a thing. We have to be begging private sector for assistance, and private sector has been answering. We got some contribution from private sector, but overall we haven't got anything at all from central government. We've got some assistance from local government, from the municipal operations, to assist with the roads, but in terms of relief, we haven't got anything as constant.
My wisdom warriors, you know who that attack? Romaine Morris from Moko Division. That is Romaine Morris.
So that is Romaine Morris from Moko Division. I know a lot of people, you know, that watch me, you know, you guys don't know the raw pack, so let me break it down. Essentially, he works in his constituency. He's a part of the government, pretty much, of the opposition. And what he's saying is, since burial, they haven't gotten any money from the government to help the people in their constituency that's been affected by Hurricane Beryl. It's been 3 weeks, almost a month. Ladies and gentlemen, this is unconscionable. What excuses are you going to give this government for operating in that manner right now in real time, my Jamaican people? Please explain that to me. What excuses can you possibly offer? Right? This don't make no sense, bruh. No sense.
Hear about nobody, only hear what the man say. And he not done that, you know. He have more to say. Hear this.
I think my former colleague, Sian Barnes, he made mention of that. I said, that we haven't gotten anything. And that's the reason why certain things that we would like to do or want to do, we can't respond in a particular way. But we are responding through private sector and collectively through counters, showing the ways and means they can get some resources to assist. Yes.
My wisdom warriors, when you hear what Romain say, they have to get the help from private sectors. It shouldn't be like that, because Andrew Holness is getting so much billions of dollars.
So the government, like I said before, has received a lot of grants from different countries around the world, including the United States of America. I think it's $4 million they got. I believe that's $4 million. Don't quote me on that, but I believe so. Is hot off the press still here? I believe it's $4 million. Ladies and gentlemen, that is essentially almost 600 million Jamaican dollars. 600 million Jamaican dollars. You hear me? Because every dollar is 150 almost. So that is almost 600 Jamaican dollars. Right? And you're telling me persons that are part of the opposition that have won their seat in their constituency has not gotten any money from the government of Jamaica. They have been getting money from private entities to aid the people that have been affected by Hurricane Beryl in their constituency. Jamaicans, I don't care if you're green or orange. Do you guys co-sign that type of behavior from our government? Any government? Would you like it that if the PNP was in power and that was a JLP area, that was done to you because y'all are JLP? I'm not saying that's why it's being done. I'm just saying. Would you like that? Would you think that is okay? Children are being affected. Elders are being affected. Men and women, parents are being affected. Mothers, fathers are being affected.
Money. Andrew Holness, what you do with the money? That the people them want win, brother. And on top of that, my wisdom warriors, remember say, in create a GoFundMe. Remember say, create something like a GoFundMe called Disaster Fund. Remember good, you know. So Andrew Holness do the whole of them the money there. When do the whole of them the money there? Me box cover, hey, I want dangerous brother this, you know. I want dangerous brother. So my wisdom warriors, me can't hear these things. See how Andrew Holness treat my Jamaican people and don't talk about it and make some look of fool, stupid labor right threatening me and me to stop talk because of them.
No, it has gotten so bad, or it has been so bad for so many years and still is. When I talk about the dirty politics here in Jamaica and how people are die-hearted. Now, if I was Andrew Holness, if I was a leader, right, and somebody threatened a vlogger, even if the vlogger did not like me for whatever reason, or did not like my policies and the way I'm moving, the decisions that I'm making as a leader, if anybody that claimed to support me on social media, even if I didn't know them directly, and they threatened that individual, you know what I would do? I would come out and make a public statement and let it be known. Anybody that is threatening other people because of their opinions about any government official, or anybody for that matter that is a public figure, we're going to track you down and we're going to lock you up. No, I haven't seen Andrew Holness do that. You know what he's done? He's come out and said, you know what? We're going to figure out a way to get to these people that are spreading false information, the vloggers. Not criminals, you know. Remember what the young lady said, the Kenyan lady said, that they criminalize people that raise real issues about their governance. Well, you have people on the internet that want to threaten a hot off the press and other people publicly. The man is going to make a statement as far as, you know, she forget Dashway. And for those that don't know what that means he wants to unalive her and just throw her body somewhere. Right? That's what he said, because I watched and looked at the comment that she posted on her channel. Y'all can go there and see it yourselves. This is what these die-hearted, well, not all of them, some of these die-hearted JLP and PNP people do. This is their mindset. That is why I say we definitely need to move past this die-hearted mentality. It does not serve us. It only serves to divide us, and a divided house can never stand. My Jamaican people, please, my people in America, please stop allowing the Democrat and the Republican situation to separate you. At the end of the day, you are all one people of the same country, and whoever gets in power, they will affect your life negatively or positively. Period. You're all going to be affected. It's time for us to come together. You understand what I'm saying? Stop allowing these people to separate us, man.
You're crazy? Me say if you're crazy, I won't talk. Me no business with no business with a soul. Me telling you that. Some things I want to talk to my wisdom warriors. I want deep up underneath them, see? I truly don't even know. I want deep up underneath the labor.
Hey, Keon, I remember that situation when the young man told the Prime Minister to do what with his mother. I don't agree with that. However, it is not a crime. What happened? Police went to this young man's home, dragged him from under his bed, humiliated him by videoing him, and then humiliated him even further, forcing him to apologize to the Prime Minister. I remember that. That is one of the biggest red flags in the pandemic, outside of what Christopher Tufton said about if you want water, you can take the jab. Yep, those two things are edged in my mind forever.
But right, them is proper and good. I just told me to hold my mouth. Me I tell you no, I just threw me up out of House of Parliament. It's terrible. The man is, I couldn't say what is going on. Hey, a captivity the man have in I know, and it's only gonna get worse. And my wisdom.
Tell them,
the people in Jamaica stand up, you know.
Jamaican people, if you don't stand up, man, if we don't stand up, trust me, straight back to slavery. And that is not me trying to that's just my opinion based off the direction things are going, and y'all could take it for what you want to take it for, but in my opinion, if we don't stand up, all our liberty, all our freedoms will be violated in the near future. As a matter of fact, we will have none, in my opinion, in the near future. So y'all can keep on acting like y'all don't see what the hell is going on. I keep on then.
If they don't stand up, it only ever get worse, you know. Genuine.
And just before you go, Councillor Romain, as a councillor, have you heard from the Minister of Local Government? And as you said, that councillors wouldn't really receive anything from central government. But a lot of Jamaicans don't really know that the central government is a total different operation from local government. And as a councillor would have fall into the local government ins and outs. No assistance as the councillor. And this is right across the country. Little or no assistance have been given to councillors themselves. And I just think the way in which the government went on doing it by giving assistance to the member of parliament. Some of the times, you know, we as citizens don't really see our MP, you know. It is the councillors in the various communities and divisions. You are the ones that we see oftentimes. And I think it was a bad example for central government to give funding to the MPs, because we saw what happened to some constituencies where the Jamaica Labour Party would keep meetings with their councillors and exclude the PNP councillors. And this is just unacceptable.
Oh, so he's saying that there's instances where the present government, which is Jamaica Labour Party, would keep meetings with the counselors, their counselors that represent them, and not keep meetings with the other counselors? That's wild. Isn't it supposed to be about the collective? Isn't that dirty politics? Isn't that what Andrew Holness pledged that he would not do when he was campaigning to become the Prime Minister of Jamaica? Am I bugging? Can somebody correct me if I'm wrong? But I could have sworn I heard him say, those old way and those dirty ways of politics shall be no more. And he was preaching the good word and the good gospel like he was on the goddamn pulpit. 8 years later, 4 years later, we hear this. Allegedly. Oh,
I think it's the same thing that is happening in North Central Clarendon. I don't understand why the Minister of Local Government don't step in and say, this is my time, this is a local government issue, and let us start rebuilding from the local level. I just don't think the government get this relief program. It's better to start it properly at all.
Well, Jerry, let me tell you, and that's something I'm really passionate about. I think further reform needed within local government. Right? Local government need dedicated funds, they need dedicated roles and responsibilities, to kind of wean them off central government, because you don't continue having institutions like this, where central government over there now need local government to think, and they have a problem. We at the local level respond to our constituents and to Jamaica at large when they have situations like this. But if they have a dedicated fund, where that section of the consolidated fund, a 1% or 2% of the consolidated fund, come to the local authority, which automatically comes to it. I think that be a better position, local authorities in a better position to respond to situations like these, whereas that they rely on minister to send down resources to municipal corporations. It's been 3 weeks, 4 weeks now.
No, so what I'm hearing from this gentleman right here, which is a counselor of the PNP, he's saying that to avoid this situation where this is happening, where it's been 3 weeks and they can't get any money from the minister that's supposed to give them the money, because
Guys, please share the live. We have 48 people watching. Thank you guys for joining. This is a actual live stream, but I need you guys to share the live, y'all. This video I did a few months ago is so relevant to what is actually going on right now. All right, share the live. Thank you so much. Share the live. Let's go.
There's one minister that is responsible for all of that. I believe it's Desmond McKenzie, if I'm not mistaken, right? If I'm mistaken, please correct me, but I'm saying that I'm not sure, right? Whoever it is, it's not the point. The point is they are not getting the money in time to deal with emergency issues. Burial disaster was an emergency. It's been 3 weeks. How do you take 3 weeks? How do you take 3 weeks? Hold on. How do you take 3 weeks to actually deal with an emergency? I'm talking about an emergency. That is wild. So what he's saying is there need to be some type of reform where the money automatically goes to the counselors. They don't need the middleman. Just let them get the money straight. It's already a percentage. You know what I'm saying? That's in there for them. And I think that makes a lot of sense. The gist of it, ladies and gentlemen, why I wanted to highlight this is to show you that the issues that we're having in Jamaica is similar to the issues that the Kenyans are having in Kenya, in my opinion. I think there are similar issues. I think it has to do with leadership style. And I think when I look at Mr. Ruto and Andrew Holness, in my opinion, I don't see much difference. It's just a bigger country with more people in it. And, when the people speak out, they're criminals. You know what I'm saying? That's all they are. Let's just discredit them. They're criminals. Yeah, they're a criminal organization. Yeah, they don't mean any well. These guys have come together to start trouble. That's what it is. Really. And people eat that and buy that. But when you see hundreds of thousands of people, like what you see on the screen right here, walking in the street behind each other, you got to ask yourself, what is really going on here? Is it what they say it is, or is it something different? When you see two young ladies, they see at the top of the screen right there, intelligently articulate themselves as to what the real issues are in their country, and you see so much people chanting, Ruto must go, Ruto must go. Like I said, I think Jamaicans are going to that place because I know for a fact that it's not just people from the PNP feeling what this government is doing to this country and to its people. I know the people in the JLP feeling it too. I know some of them. I know a lot of them. All right, I'm friends with a lot of them. I'm friends with a lot of PMP too. I'm an independent thinker, so I don't go either way, right? But they know what is happening in real time and how all of this is affecting them. Some of them choose not to speak because they have misplaced loyalty. Their loyalty should be to themselves and not to any of these gentlemen on the screen. Whether you're from Kenya, whether you're from Jamaica, you understand what I'm saying. If you're in the States, your loyalty should not be to Kamala Harris or Donald Trump. Your loyalty should be to you, your family first, and the collective people around you, your fellow citizens. And you guys must operate in that manner where it's always should be like that and should be understood. We stand together all the time. And that way, these leaders will be kept in check and understood that they work for us. It's not the other way around. All right? They're there to do a job for us. Not some entity behind the scenes in the dark that we don't know about, that their loyalty is to. And that's another thing. Jamaican people, there's a lot of things I question about Andrew Holness. Why is he a part of the Privy Council? Why? Have you guys read that pledge? Honestly. Thank you so much, Peter Flint. Because we are the truth, no liar. We leave to that ministers them free paper. Them free paper been up long time. I know, right? I mean, honestly, I don't know, man. Listen, I think I made my point. Like I said, the time is now. The time is now. We don't have no time to waste, man. I think Jamaica is so behind on what is really taking place globally, and we're in a very dangerous spot. This is not the time for us to be behind so much to understanding what is going on. And we need to wake the hell up, and we need to start preparing. We need to start preparing for survival. All right, there's a lot of moving parts going on. The chessboard of the world and countries and leaders is very active. A lot of different alliances are being made, and a lot of different moves are being made. Do you guys see what's going on in Burkina Faso and all of these places? Kenya has joined the fight for freedom. My Jamaican people, what are we doing? We're just sitting in the boiling pot and taking in all this heat from inflation, everything. You know what I'm saying? We just chilling in a boiling pot of water, boy, like a crab being boiled down. When are you going to realize you in a pot of boiling water and the fire is turned up high like a mug? Are you guys that thick-skinned that you don't feel it? I'm confused. But anyway, I'm going to drop the link and I'm going to invite y'all to call in. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the number is right there on the screen. It's right there on the screen. 1-876-451-6535. You can call me right now. Let me turn off my music. My background music. You could also hit the link for the StreamYard if you want to come up and chat with your boy. Where is it? Boom. Let me turn that off.
Ain't no link being dropped, man. Hey, it's your brother Bolo V&R 2.0, man. Shout out to Ballhead Wayne with the donation, man. Hey, salute to you, broski. Yeah. Ballhead Wayne with the dub, man. Shout out to Ballhead Wayne, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Coming through as per usual, man, with the support, man. Big salute to Ballhead Wayne. You heard? Wait, what happened here?
Ballhead Wayne, turn me up. Us Ballhead brothers got to stick together. You hear me? Salute for the donation. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Salute to Ballhead Wayne, man.
Let me see if anybody, yeah, nobody's phone is not. Can we get this? Each person that look at this. You feel me? Yeah, please share the live. And to my Kenyans out there, my brothers and my sisters out there in Kenya, I am with you in spirit. Tyreek Antonio says, Andrew Holness must go to prison. God damn. Yo. Shots fired. Lord have mercy. And shout out to Tyreek. Shout out to Tyreek Antonio. First time seeing you.
Young lady you're looking at right here that's talking is one of the brave She's one of the brave persons, young persons that come out and speak publicly, intelligently, towards what's going on in Kenya. We need this from our Jamaican people. All right, when it comes on to this government right here. There's a lot of spiritual stuff going on, ladies and gentlemen. Hey. Hey, we got Plumber Tyndale in the building. Said the government team as score own gold, and JLP supporters are celebrating how. Now, see, this is the thing, right? In regards to what they're doing in regards to what they're doing in St. Anne with this thing, there is, it seems, and shout out to Miss Collins in the building, man. Salute to Miss Collins. How you doing, love? Salute to you. Salute to Roslyn Swaby. Salute to Athu McCullough. All right, say good morning, everyone watching from Maryland. Shout out to Maryland. Salute to Empress 13. Oh, my God. Salute to Von Illa. Florence Brown. Man, salute to everybody that's in here, man. Listen, man. Listen, I haven't slept, but it was on my heart to play this. I swear to God, I must have fell asleep and dozed off one of the times, and it was still running, right? So I missed y'all. I'm sorry. The last thing I saw was Roslyn saying he's a demonic person. I wonder if he's human. And Florence Brown came in after that. I didn't see it. So shout out to Florence Brown, Von Illa, Empress 13. Always love. Salute to you. Athu McCullough, salute to you. Ryan Campbell, what up, man? Salute to you. Look at the people, man. Look at the people. Look at the people in Kenya. This is an airport. Look at that. They blocked the airport. The most powerful resource in any country is the human capital. Please remember that and start demanding that they treat us with respect. Not like we work for them. Nah, they work for us. You heard me? Shout out to Leon Robinson in the building. Salute to you. We got Jennifer Forrester in the building. Salute to you. Watching you always from the Cayman Islands. Wow. Shout out to every. Hey, tell me where y'all. Tell me where y'all at, man. Salute to everybody, man. Tell me where in the world y'all at, man. We got the Cayman Islands in the building. Where else? So as I was saying, Plumber Tyndale, you know, I don't think, and this young lady right here is so brave. This young lady right here,
businesses,
she's so brave.
Were supporting us.
She's so brave, man. She's
until
powerful,
the goons, hired goons, by the people in his government, infiltrated this movement. Ruto, we are not faceless. We are not anonymous. We are Kenyan people fighting for this country, to make this country better because it is our right. We have been peaceful throughout. In the streets, the people who are protesting are kids. They're teenagers. They're in their early 20s. And those who are not Gen Zs, those who are not millennials, are Kenyans who care about this country. They've tasted freedom. They know what it is to be free. And you want to take it away, and you think we will allow you to take it away? You and your government are single-handedly destroying this country. You just...
Andrew Holness and his government is single-handedly destroying this country. We are facing the same thing going on in Kenya. We're facing it in Jamaica. And the reason why I say that both of these individuals are working for the same hey, we got New Orleans in the building. Yeah, you better recognize Nola in the building. Shout out to Miss Collins, you heard? We got Nola in the building, but I'm gonna go back to the comment from Plumley. Is it Plumley? Is it Plumley Tyndale? I'm gonna go back to that. Just give me a second. Right? But the reason why I say that both of them is working for the same corporate masters is because both of them is coming in with a digital system, a total digital system. All right, and they always talk about the corporate stakeholders. All right, they're investors and all of that. They're not working for the people of their country. They're working for some other entities outside of the people of the country. Nobody in Jamaica came and said, hey, listen, man, we got a problem with paper money. I need you to take that out the system altogether and give us a total digital system. Nobody asked for that. Now, in terms of Plumber, Tyndale, we got New Orleans again. Oh, shit. Hey, New Orleans 2 times in the building. Damn. I didn't know you was from New Orleans too, Leona. Shout out to you, mama. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you. Appreciate you pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the NOLA ladies. Them NOLA ladies don't play, man. Hey, I don't want no smoke. You heard? Hey, shout out to the NOLA ladies.
What up, baby?
All right, shout out. Hey, y'all share the live. We ain't done yet. Y'all share the live, man. So what I was saying is, I got this audio that I'm gonna play for y'all in terms of what is really going on spiritually with this thing they're doing in St. Anne. Yeah, Mark Stewart said something very, very powerful. I'm gonna get the clip. I'm gonna hit somebody up and get the clip. In the meantime, let this play right here. You know, you could keep your eye on that beautiful queen right there while I play this audio.
In the chat, welcome to the platform. I hope that we have 711.
And this was back in the day.
Talk about hit the like button, man.
And we had this back in the day, man. Hey. Mad support from the
and yes, I'm going down the hill. And she said, what is happening?
Whoa. Let's go back to this. I had a call on here. Wait a minute.
Yeah. When I was a child boy.
Oh, this is my. I haven't spoken to this queen in a long time. Damn.
Calling in. Wait a minute. Oh, we got Kayon in the building. What's going on?
Shout out to Kayon. Shout out to Kayon.
Hello.
Shout out to Kayon. Kayon hit the link. You know what I'm saying? Let's hear what Kayon got to say. While I get that clip for y'all of Pastor the Prophet Mark Stewart. Hold up, y'all. Wait a minute.
All right. Can you guys hear Kayon? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear Kayon.
Yeah, we can hear her. Go ahead.
Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear Kayon. You guys should be able to. But go ahead, Kayon. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah. When I was a child growing up, right? You used to have some guys within the community.
Before you go there,
their job.
Are you okay with telling us where you're calling from?
I'm in New York at the moment.
You're in New York right now?
New York.
And you're from Jamaica, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead.
Yeah. When I was growing up, we used to have some guys in the community. Their job was to clean the gutters, and that's where the water would walk. So whenever there's heavy rains, those drains would be clean. They would weed around it. They would keep the area. So you used to have every 2 weeks, by requirement, as they would call it, they would go to parish council and they would receive the money into the government, the LP government. Cut that out and said too many persons are getting free money. That was a statement that they don't. I remember. Too many persons getting free money in communities too. So you used to have guys who run the pump house to pump water. You used to have the guys who clean the gutters. And so whenever there's heavy rains, those areas, you have a free channel for water to flow through those gutters. After the GMP1, they cut that out and said that I am in the budget and it's paying, the government is paying too much money in salary. They're always talking about public sector wage bill is too big. So what happens now is that they get the man who used to keep the money. I was in Jamaica and I saw the river. The river has not cleaned in more than 8 to 9 years.
Wow.
You see, all. I was past the bridge and we call Osterman the bridge in St. Thomas. You know what I see there happening? And listen, the mayor of Morant, has a sand crusher next door to Boston and Bridge. And let me tell you something. I see a man have a big banana farm in the middle of the river. I laugh, I could not believe. This area is where, whenever that river is in speed, everybody that lives at 2 Springfield Road, all the people that wash out. And there is that river bed. A man has bananas and planted in that river right now.
What?
So there's nobody that cleans the gully. Persons from, you know, we used to have a team of persons from the community coming out to come together because then get the Christmas work. It's not that anymore. It is excavator coming to dig out, and same as though they dig out, they just pile it along. And gone. So there's nobody there to clean. And even some of, you see that the highway that is flooded in St. Thomas, I was driving there.
Right. Man, that St. Thomas Highway is crazy. They talked about that. They boast about it. Turned out to be a big flop. Right? Where did all the tax tax money go in that? All the promises behind that. Who is held accountable? Well, they're gonna tell us sorry. But I found the audio, y'all. I found the audio I was looking for. Y'all listen to this real quick. And let me turn off my music so you guys can hear this audio in its entirety. Maybe y'all can hear. Let me know if y'all can hear the audio real good that I'm about to play. Here you go.
So now we have to, as the Church of the Living God, gather to intercept. Oh yeah. They're getting ready to change God at the highest rank of the Illuminati lodge in Jamaica. Watch.
Y'all hear that? According to Mark Stewart, they're getting ready to change the leader. Wait a minute. Can y'all hear me? Oh, there we go. They're getting ready to change the leader of the secret order here in Jamaica. Alright? That's according to Mark Stewart, the prophet and the pastor here in Jamaica, right? He said, Plummer said, thanks to you all for keeping us here in NY informed about what's going on in Jamaica. Hey, man. Hey, thank you for thanking us, man. I appreciate that you appreciate the content, you heard? Yeah, so listen to this, man.
Actually, yes. The top position is about to change. What you said? Yes. A new man coming in. And there will be, you see those massacres and those bloodshed on the land? There's going to be a serious, a big, massive bloodbath very soon, because the rank and file of the large Illuminati is getting ready to change.
So, according to Mark Stewart, there's going to be a change in leadership in the large Illuminati order here in Jamaica. And he is saying that change is going to cause a bloodbath in Jamaica. Alright? So this is coming from a prophet, ladies and gentlemen. Alright? Just to put that in context, this is spiritual. This is a little bit different than what a lot of people would be hearing. Okay? So this gets more and more interesting. Listen to this.
And when that happens, they have like something they have to do to accomplish. They have to do something serious. I'm telling you, they're about to change the top man, top leader, mighty God, in the country. You see a grandmaster? The grandmaster, the senior head, about to change. But they have a duty, they have something they will have to do in order to earn that position. And you're going to hear something happen in Jamaica. Jesus Christ, Jamaica is going to mourn. When Jamaica here, remind me And remember, I tell you, it's because of the head of the hierarchy of this movement is changing. And they will have, they're required to complete a task that is going to cost with Jamaica people. Hey, listen to me.
Prophesy, Major One.
Man of God.
Yes.
Can I tell you something?
Come on, go ahead.
The leader of the country and these people and these dark room, they met about one night at about 4 o'clock. They were setting up their pole. And the same time they were setting up their thing in that morning hour in the country, the earthquake shook and frightened them and popped on the pole. They were setting up their pole, their antenna, their thing at 4 a.m. one morning in Jamaica. And at the same time they were setting up their thing, the earthquake shook and tear it down.
So, according to the pastor, the prophet Mark Stewart, these men of the lodge was up one morning after 4, setting up their whatever it is, their ritual, whatever it is, and an earthquake hit them and they got scared and they ran. Man, listen. When they tell you about spiritual wickedness in high places, it ain't just for talk. You heard?
Yeah, and they got frightened. They have ordered and bring in the country some stuff, leadership of the country, to set up across the island. Yeah, in preparation for their election.
Wow.
To put the people under trance and spell again the country.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? According to the pastor, Mark Stewart, these people out here in these orders here in Jamaica, this is the reason why the earthquake and the tsunami is going to hit Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen, because this type of thing is very rampant in Jamaica. These orders, these Illuminatis, all of these people with all types of alleged blood sacrifices and all that type of stuff, like some real spiritual wickedness type of issue. You see a lot of kids being missing. It's all tied in. The crime going up. Some of the most gruesome accidents you see on the road, right? Every single day almost, it seems like. It's all tied in. It's all, so according to him, they're using these types of witchcraft to keep the people passive so they can win elections. Damn. Wow, bro.
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right.
Wow, this is
Tell about them.
All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
This is deep, bruh. This is deep, bruh. Von Iller said, there's a saying that all politicians in the U.S. never let a tragedy go to waste. Hey, you ain't never lied, broski. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. Let's play the rest of this audio. Wow.
So that they don't lose. Yeah. So the reason why they are rushing, they could move, and you hear about by-election, whatever. They have set up something, yeah, and they want to test it to see if it will work in their favor. You can't help them this time. So that's why they forced the woman out of Satan, yeah, and then said they're going to run something because they're trying to test something on the people of Jamaica. Yeah. The underdog world of this country.
Guys, share this live. Share this live. According to Mark Stewart, the reason why they're doing this by-election here in St. Anne is because they're testing something. Whatever that something is something to help them in their advantage to win the election somehow. Bruh. Come on, man. Listen, man, share this with somebody, man. Share this. Go and check out Mark Stewart, right? Y'all go sub up. Let's listen to the rest of this. Sheesh.
When they don't want me to talk. While they were setting up their thing, the earthquake shook. You got them scared. And mashed down their thing. Watch this, man. I'm just trying to make it, Lord. I said, man, I plan God away. Watch out. Something I got up. Something is in store, Jamaica. We need to intercept before. Where shall I go? So all of St. James, Trelawney, yes, Anova, yes, all our warriors, everybody, we need to register 31 pastors. Nowhere to go, Lord. For the 3 o'clock prayer. Do you? 3 a.m. I know I can't do you yet. Friday the 13th. Yeah, Lord. Montego Bay Miracle Center. Lord, but I got to come again.
So the pastor is pretty much preparing his church to fight against the spiritual evil that these people from these lodges are performing here in Jamaica. Damn, bro. Damn. Wow, man. Wow.
Hallelujah. I haven't forgotten what you done for me yesterday. I haven't forgotten what you done for me last week. But Lord, I just had to come back again. I'm telling you, we've got to go serious. All right? Every parish, every town and every village, we've got to reverse the order. I'm telling you, this country is heading down a path of destruction. And I heard it was Abraham who asked God how much we can find, yes, to save the nation. Down there. Yeah. Reverend Philbert Wing, good night. Greetings, sir. Even though how much pastors?
How am I going to go to college? I can't.
Man, listen. I'm going to end it off right there. I thought this video was relevant to what we're going through right now here in Jamaica. I think Jamaica is identical to Kenya in regards to our leadership and where it's trying to take us. And I thought I needed to remind people about this. Best way, just play the video. All right? Y'all please like and share the video. I did my part. I need you guys to like and share the video. And shout out again to Ballhead Wayne, man, for the donation. Yeah. I don't know why. Well, I should know why. I forgot to pin the link, the donation link. Oh, wow. First time ever. First time for everything, huh? I forgot to pin the donation link, y'all. That's crazy. You know, I should have been done that from the beginning. Man, we are, man, shout out to all the new subs, man. Sheesh. Man, thank you guys for the support, man. Who could it be but God, man? Hey, salute, man. All right. Salute to y'all, man. Hey. Oh man, I'm just grateful, man. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, y'all just don't understand. Well, some of you do. The bald head. Oh, you found it, bald head Wayne, man. Hey, bald head Wayne, man. Salute to you again, my brother. I didn't have the link pin, and you still sent a donation, man. Man, that's tough, bro. Now that's support right there, man. You know what I'm saying? That's another level of support right there. I gotta say, man, trust me, you know, man, shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to you. And shout out to everybody in the buildings, everybody that came through. You know what I'm saying? Whether you gave a minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes of your time, right? You heard me? I just wanted to come early and just drop this because there's a lot going on in Jamaica right now, not just on a physical level, but on a spiritual level as well. And there's a lot on my mind, and you know, it transfers into content. And as the spirit leads me, so I will, I'll drop it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how that go. You heard me? And the link to the original video should be in the description. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the link to the original video should be in the description. And I want to say, shout out to this beautiful queen right here for standing up and being brave in Kenya. Shout out to all the Kenyan people, and I hope that what they have done in Kenya, what they are doing in Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, go do your research. Africa is slowly standing up, man. Africans all around the world in the continent, they are standing up. They are telling the colonizer, here's the verbal middle finger. We don't want you to control what we own anymore. It is ours. All right? And in my opinion, based off the actions of Andrew Holness, he works for the colonizer. All right? He works for the devil as far as I'm concerned. All right? Because the bigger picture here is the quote-unquote new world order, the Antichrist, all of that, the fulfilling of prophecy, revelation, right? That is the bigger picture right here. And in my opinion, that is the exact cooperation that these two men you're looking at on the screen are working for. Yeah, that's my opinion. That is my opinion. I believe these two men are working assiduously. They're working so hard, so very hard to fulfill the mission of the devil. And the system that they're putting in play or have been putting in play, right? And for anybody else that want to donate and support the platform, the donation link is pinned, although Nightbot periodically drops the PayPal direct link and the anonymous link as the live stream goes on. Usually I pin it. But back to what I'm saying. These dudes, in my opinion, are directly working for the devil, man. They really are, man. And if we don't open our spiritual eyes, or at least just open up our brain a little bit and listen to the voice of the, you know what I'm saying, the pastors and the prophets and the prophetess, and just people overall that come on the internet and share their visions and their story of what's going on, and what they see that's coming, yeah, we gonna be in massive trouble. Our kids gonna be in massive trouble. All right? So, please, this is not the time to close your ears. This is not the time to close your eyes. This is not the time to be that brother in the Matrix that decided to sell out Neo, right? So he could know that he's going to get a fake reality, but sold them out anyway. There's a lot of y'all that are like that. Y'all would sell out your people for a fake reality. Ain't that something? Y'all would sell out your people for a fake reality, and you know it's fake. But because you're cowards and you don't want to stand up against the evil that is, you decided to take the lame way out. You know what I'm saying? That's what you decided to do. But I ain't gonna make this thing any longer, man. I've been on here for 2 hours. I'm about to get up out of here. Von Illa. Y'all have a blessed day. And see y'all later, man. I'm gonna go live later, man. Later on this afternoon, alright? Or this evening. Alright, so see y'all later. Thank y'all for pulling up on your brother. And y'all have a blessed day, man. Happy weekend. Miss Collins, enjoy yourself. I know you love the weekend now. You come off work early, ain't it? Yeah, man. Big ups, man. And shout out to all the Kenyans, man. Yeah, shout out to all the Kenyans, man. Look at them, man. Look at them. Fighting for their freedom, man. That's what we got to do here in Jamaica, man. All right? That's what we got to do here in Jamaica. Y'all remember to like, share, and subscribe. Love y'all, man, for real. Y'all just don't know. You heard? I hope you know. All right? Salute. Again, thank you so much, Ballhead Wayne, for the donation. Hey, let me check if anybody else sent me something. I don't want nobody to be feeling some type of way now. Because some, people have been sending me stuff that I've never seen their name before and stuff like that. So let me see if anybody else sent me none. I ain't seen no notification. I don't remember anybody name popping up while I was kind of like, nah, I ain't seen nobody else. But yeah, y'all have a good one, man. See y'all later, all right? Peace and blessings to you, man. This how we gonna rock out, man. This how we gonna rock out. You gotta rock out with a little bit of something.
Nah, yeah, I'm a straight rider. You don't fuck with me. Got the police fucking me. But they can't use G. Let's get ready to rumble.
Let's go. The people strong together, united. Stand up, let's go. Ambitions of a rider. We deserve better.
Battlefield scars while driven in plus cars like a rap star. It's nothing without adrenaline, my attitude.
And motherfuckers love it. Soldier. Complicated. And my bitches is a rider. Beside her. Cause I'm kosher. Game tight. Same night. They wanna be me.
All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right. Tell about them.
Ballhead Wayne, turn me up. Us ballhead brothers got to stick together. You salute for the donation. Yeah. Let's get it. All right, man. That's my time. I'm out.